Hello Libra, it's Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot, and I am here to do your September 2020 general reading. It's just a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, but take what does, leave what doesn't. If you do enjoy the reading, if you can give me a thumbs up, a share, or subscribe, write me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And if you have been here before, I really do appreciate the support. And if this is the first time you're popping in, I'm really glad you could be here, and hopefully you'll enjoy it and you'll come back, okay? So it's for September 2020, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Then I'll clarify with another set of tarot cards, and then at the end I'm going to close it off with an oracle card. All right, so let's get started. The Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. All right. Once I get them all out, I will talk on them. The Queen of Swords, the Hermit, the Page of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Fool, and last one we got the Knight of Cups. Okay, let's see what we can find out here. All right. Well, right out of the gate, I have feeling like you have lost something, or you feel like you're being left out of something. Maybe just so you were feeling like you weren't able to keep up in a situation. Maybe it was money-wise. Maybe it had something to do with the money. It had something to do with your prosperity, job loss, just being unable to feel in a way that you were able to provide for yourself or somebody else. And you were like kind of feeling left out in the cold as far as the situation goes. And I really try to think about this one, that, you know, like going inside and being warm is not that far away. You just need to work towards that. Because right after that, I have this Ten of Swords energy. And tens are endings. So this could have been a bad situation, bad circumstances, maybe something you got, maybe you're betrayed by something. Maybe somebody did you wrong, or a situation did you wrong. But when you get the Ten of Swords, it doesn't get any worse than this. I mean, you got hit, you got rocked, but it's not going to get worse. So it's only going to get better from there. And you have to keep that in your mind. However bad that could be, it will get better. Because there's really only one way you can go. See, now with the Six of Pentacles, this to me feels like balance. Like you have to be able to give help when you can, offer help, be able to take help, or to accept it and not feel a certain kind of way about it. Now, it doesn't always have to be about money either. It could be, you know, advice, or just giving a shoulder for somebody to lean on, that type of thing. And you could also be able to do that yourself. Like sometimes people feel like they have to be extra strong, so they don't want to show any kind of weakness or any kind of feelings of being in need. But we're all human, and at some point that does happen, and you just have to be able to accept it when it's offered. And that does feel like a lot like with this Five of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles coming right after that. It feels like maybe that's the situation that you were in. You were feeling a little bit in need, and you have to be able to accept the help when you can find it, or when it's being offered to you. Now, with this Ten of Swords being right in the middle of that, I do feel like it's like something ended, not in the best for you, but like I said, it's not going to go any further down than it is. And this is where you come back and you're starting able to accept it. Now you could flip-flop this. If this is you offering something to somebody else and you wanting to take these people out of the cold, or per se, like symbolically take people out of the cold, offer your help, and that could be it too. But still with the Ten of Swords right in the middle, I'm still feeling like that's probably your energy, where you're just feeling like you need to be able to accept help when it's offered. Now this Queen of Swords this is like Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But if this energy is in your environment, this could be a supervisor, a manager, somebody that very firm, very goes for the she uses a lot of analyzing. She goes into communication. And it doesn't have to be a woman, male or female, it doesn't really matter. It's just more of a feminine energy. But she's also tough. And this energy has been through it. All right? And this makes sense too, because when it comes right out from under the Ten of Swords, this is an energy that's gone through it and gotten over it. And, if you're that person, you pulled yourself up because you've been down so low. But the Hermit right after, now this is like, all right, you need to take a minute, go within, meditate on things, think about them, shine some light on another kind of prospect, and open up to what could be there available for you, or things that you needed to work out in your mind. And you just need to, go within, separate yourself for a little bit, just, be able to get within your head. Because a lot of the there's only 3 air signs, but the air signs are very in their head about things, especially Libra. I mean, you guys you think on something and think on something. You could think on something and give yourself a headache as much as you do it. But that would be the advice on this one. Just go in and think about whatever the situation is. Now we do have the Page of Cups. This could be a message of new emotions, new feelings, a message of love coming out to you. Maybe you're offering it to somebody. But this could also be something that you are willing... It could be a new project that you're getting into, or it could be a business maybe. I'm sorry if you hear drilling. They're doing something to a house across the street. Hold on a second. Okay, hope that's better. But yeah, this could, like I said, it could be a message. It could be you feeling this way towards something or towards somebody. But it's very new. It's a very new energy, so it needs to mature to build up to what you want it to be, whether it be a relationship or, some kind of passion project or, new business idea. Now we have the Nine of Swords. Here you're like all stressed out about something. You're having a little bit of anxiety. Maybe you're still up in your head over here and you can't sleep. Yeah, you're feeling something. You're feeling a certain kind of way about something. But then right here, you're going into with the Fool, and you're like leaving your baggage behind, and you're just taking your steps, going off your cliff, doing what you want to do. You're not worried about anything. You're not thinking that you can't do whatever it is that you have planned to do, even if it's something you haven't done. And you're ready to, I'm going to go and do it and see where it leads me. Then we have this Knight of Cups, and the Knight came out right under the Page of Cups. So, this Knight, if you know this person, if you are experiencing the energy of this person, he's very easy to talk to, or he or she. they're very, not very emotional, but they have their emotions and they show their emotions and they're not afraid to have them. So this could be somebody who's got a romantic interest in you, or vice versa. You could definitely see that when you're talking to them. Now, if you know this person, they're in your environment. When you're talking to them, they are listening to you. They're not just like blank stare and, nodding when they think it's right. No, this person's, they're listening. They're involved in the conversation. And they're involved and they're interested in your thoughts and your feelings. Okay, let's see if we can get any clarities going on. Can you tell me about Libra? What can I find out about Libra in September 2020? Can you tell me? Oh, wait, no. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. All right, the Fool again. Cool. One more for the Five of Pentacles, please. One more for the Five of Pentacles. All right, and the Page of Staffs. Okay. This is interesting. All right, so with this Fool energy popping up on the Five of Pentacles, that kind of makes me wonder. Was this something that you did? You were trying something out, you have never done it, you were taking that leap of faith, and that's what caused the Five of Pentacles feeling? That's what caused the feeling of loss and being left out of a situation? Because it was still, like, with this Page of Staffs, it's a good idea. It's, like, creative and very passionate. But it was, again, it was young. It was new. So it started out very new. Whatever it is that you're thinking about. Could have been a job. Could have been a business. Could have been just like a side project that you decided to, kick up and do more with. So that would make me feel like that might have been what triggered this Five of Pentacles feeling, because maybe things didn't turn out the way you wanted them to. And then that went into the Ten of Swords, and that got as bad as it could be. But when the Fool came back up again, I'm wondering if you didn't get, like, a second thought about it. You're like, maybe I could have this. Maybe I could do this. Maybe I just have to do this or this different, because you went into the hermit mode for a while and you were thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. And so maybe you decided, okay, well, I could still have the Fool. I could still do what I wanted to do. And you were stressed about it because of what happened before. So now it stressed you out a little bit. So maybe a little bit afraid to do it, but I think you were still going to. Let's see if I can find something for the Ten of Swords. Okay. Well, 3 popped out. And we got the King of Swords. The Five of Cups. Oh, we got the 4 of them popped out, so we're going to look at them all. All right, you got the Six of Coins with 6 of Pentacles. And again, this is like this needing to take or accept what you aren't able to offer. Okay, needing to accept it. This Five of Cups feeling like you're at a loss of something. But you always have to remember, when you have this, doesn't mean that it's all lost. You still have 2 cups, and you have to consider that. And however bad it gets, you still have something remaining. You do have the 4 of Coins, and you're totally staying to the idea that you're not trying to give up too much. Now, even if something was going to go on, you don't want to give up too much. This could be money, this could be energy, this could be effort. You're not willing to risk a lot more. Again, because of what this Ten of Swords, it was painful. This was just, And the other one that came in was the King of Swords. And this, again, this could be your energy. Where you're feeling like an authority and you're strong. Very analytical, very communicative, very strong about how that you're going to be doing things, and very comfortable in your own skin. Okay? So all these feelings could be involved in this situation with the Ten of Swords. You know, you felt like you lost something, you're not wanting to give up anything else. You know that you need to be able to accept help when you can, or even give it when you can. So it's like I think it's a whole bunch of feelings involved in that. And we got the Judgment coming out over the Six of Pentacles. And when Judgment comes out, you have an awareness, you have a clarity. You're thinking about things maybe differently, or you're seeing things a little bit brighter than it was. And this Six of Swords comes out, and I feel like this is telling you, okay, you want to move on. You got to get out of those rough waters. You don't want to think about it anymore. You want to move on into smoother times. Queen of Swords. What can we find out about the Queen of Swords? This is, again, this is a person in your environment. Could be you. And that energy is showing you have a lot of options. The Seven of Cups came up, and this is just like a lot of options for you to go over and think about things and maybe how you could do things differently and get a better hold on it. So you just want to be careful in that. And make sure they're not illusions. Make sure you're not faking yourself out what you can do or what you can possibly think of. And this is the Knight of Swords, and this came out, and this is, again, this could be an energy that you have where you're not going. It's not going to be slow. It's going to be very action oriented. You know you got to move, you got to take steps. You got to do what you need to do. It could be a little impulsive. This person, if this is a person in your environment, they're very impulsive. They can be a very smart, intelligent person, but they could be very impulsive, and they could go maybe make decisions that are a little bit too quick for them to make things come out the way you want them to be or the way they want them to be. Because, I mean, that could be you. It could definitely be you. You're feeling like a little bit impulsive about it. So you don't want to make the choice of choosing your options with too much impulsivity. You want to make sure you take your time. And that's kind of where the Hermit came in. All right? So I know you're meditating on it, or you're going to meditate on it, and you're going to think about it before you do anything too fast. All right? So what about the Hermit? What can you tell me about the Hermit? What can you tell me about the Hermit? Nine of Swords. So maybe all that thinking and meditating on things, maybe it is causing you a little bit of anxiety because you know what could happen. And you don't want that to happen again, but you're not acting like you're unaware of it. You're very aware of what could go on. I said, I really don't know what went on, but something did. And you felt kind of shut out of things. Oopsie. Too many. See if I can get one more for the Hermit. One more for the Hermit. Okay. We got the Empress. And now with this energy, it encourages growth. And it helps you see what is possible. All right. She tends to have like very loving energy, and she's nurturing in that sense because she nurtures ideas and growth in things. So I think, even though you're a little stressed about what you were meditating on or thinking about, if you're bringing in Empress energy, it's also that you have that power to nurture something. All right, what about Page of Cups? So I wonder if this is like a relationship or a job or a passion project or something that you wanted to do. Okay, one more for Page of Cups. Come on, Page of Cups. Please tell me what it can do for Page of Cups. Okay, King of Coins. All right. Now here he is. Again, he could just be in your environment, possibly supervisor, manager, maybe somebody you work with if you're doing a business. Very grounded, very stable, very strong in what they know about things, and a good advisor. So if you were looking to them for some kind of advice, they're a very good advisor in regards to possibly business, ways to work with different ideas on money, different things that you can do with them. Now what about the Nine of Swords? Why is the Nine of Swords here for Libra? Why is the Nine of Swords here for Libra? Oh, the Two of Cups. Now, whatever was going on, is it possible that they had something to do with a relationship? Could have been a business relationship. It could have been a very strong bond of friendship. Could have been romantic. Let's see if I can get one more for the Nine of Swords. Okay, the Page of Coins and the Knight of Cups. Okay, second Knight of Cups that came out. And again, this is like offering up some kind of feeling, some kind of maybe romance. And the Page of Coins is a whole new start in something material, something that can be harvested and grown. Okay, still, I mean, like I said, it could be a relationship, but it just might be a very strong bond, like a partnership. What about the Fool? What can you tell me about the Fool? Yeah, as I was looking, I'm like, at first it seemed very, very business, work-related. And then it wanted to be very romantic, so I might be getting two different stories here. Oh, the Fool and the Five of Coins. Feeling like something was lost. Now that's interesting. One more for the Fool, please. One more for the Fool. Because you already had... Oh, hello. You had the Fool and the Five of Coins, or the Fool on the Five of Coins last time. And now the Five of Coins is on the Fool this time. The Fool this time. So I'm like, but then you have the Emperor. And he popped out and he's like, he makes hard decisions. He will make the hard decisions. He'll help you make the hard decisions. So whatever decisions you need to make, he's going to make it easier on you. Because he's going to give you what you need to do it. But maybe that's what this Fool's saying. You're afraid that that's going to happen again. Because of whatever happened before. So that's why you're feeling like you're going to lose something. So it doesn't feel like you are going to lose something, but you're definitely going to. And I think that's why you're using the energy of the Emperor to make the hard decisions. If I can get one more for the Knight of Cups. See if I can find out about the Knight of Cups. Oh. Thank you. All right, and we got the Sun. Okay. Well, Sun being it's the happiest card in the deck. It's full of hope and rejuvenation, peace, and just feeling like you can pretty much conquer anything that's coming across. So again, I don't know if this has something to do with this Knight of Cups energy over here. If it's a person, or it's a feeling that you have towards something. But it could definitely be worth something if it's making you feel like this at the end. Okay? It's an interesting reading. Just a little conjumbled here and there, but it did. It felt like it was going to be work and based on business and finances, and then there might have been some love going on, but I don't know. But anyway, hopefully it makes sense to you. If it does, that's awesome. If you can give me a thumbs up, a share, subscribe, write me a comment. I'd love to hear how it works out. And then, I'm going to pull an oracle card. And this is what I like to do, just to see if we could help people keep their, positive energies. Because I think we always forget. We do tend to forget to keep like a positivity about us in almost any situation. And this is from the Soul's Journey oracle cards. So I thought it would be a nice touch. All right. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. All right. A pretty little design. And I guess that's just pretty much making sure that when you're not feeling comfortable about something, when you're not feeling like you have everything you need, or you're afraid to, head out there with your full brand new path idea, that you have to find the inner strength to do it, and you can make it happen for you, but you have to actually have the courage to do it, because, again, we're all human, and courage is hard to come by sometimes. If we're scared because we did something and it didn't work out and afraid to try again, and what's that old adage, try and try again? People don't always want to do that, If you got burnt one time, you don't want to do it again. And that's weird that this came up, because that pretty much like sums up this reading. You want to keep trying. If something didn't happen right, keep trying. And take advantage of what's being offered to you. It could be nice, good energies coming out your way. If somebody wants to help you do something, make it work for you. All right, Libra. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, give me thumbs up, share, subscribe. Hit the little dingy button, because I'm going to be posting something in a couple weeks. And then we'll get back on the monthlies right after, all right? You take care, and I'll talk to you later.